Welcome everyone back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing? It is your host Cody here, and for today's live stream, if you can't read, the title says, "Can I recreate Matt Kenseth's 2009 Talladega flip?" So that is what I'm going to try to do. His rollover he had back at the 2009 NR2003. I'm sure a lot of you know which one. It's a fairly popular wreck. Thank you everyone at the stream so far. We're gonna have to get a thing where I only get like the first 10 because I can't keep up with you guys. If I can't get an actual shout out, your shout out is being on the comments, so just take that with some appreciation. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump right into this one because I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching the race right now. Who is watching Talladega? I am. Got it on in the background, so I also have a little stream tab open up, so if something crazy happens, I'll be able to switch over to hopefully I'll have it loaded in time between the internet delay to be able to see some replays. So, if there's any of you watching the stream that don't have access to the race, if anything crazy happens, I'll try to get you guys some replays. Alright, speaking of replays, let's check out the wreck I'm going to be trying to do today. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar. I'm going to switch over and show you. Ooh, 60 frames a second, that looks nice. Alright, so 13 laps to go in the race. Who's leading? It's at 33 and the 18 and the 6. I need to up their rating. So Kenseth gets out of control. He goes flying towards the infield, overcorrects, and then when he comes back, the grip turns his car over. So obviously, I need to have the grip turned up for this one. I'm going to try to... Alright, so let's see what cars are up front. That is whose ratings I need to turn up. 33, 18, 6. Alright, those are the main ones.
Car gets out of shape and it just pirouettes on its left side and goes over. And we talk about
I already, to the best of my knowledge, they're not all exact, but like most of these cars I was able to pick out of the car set and the opponent manager. And then the rest of them I went by a race listing from way back when that gave the name and number and sponsor, and I was able to pick most of the cars out that were in this pack that all finished in front of Kenseth. So I'll show you guys that in a second. So that's the wreck. Oh wait, the replays aren't done. How's everyone going? Please give this video a like if you're enjoying it so far. I know we're only a minute or so in. Alright, so yeah, he overcorrects when he's coming back around. Well, not overcorrects, he just spins away from the wall, but when he does, his car kind of does an odd rollover. So I already turned the grip up for the practice sessions I was doing.
It's a strange way to see one flip. You don't normally see them do that.
No, but these cars have a liftoff point of getting off the ground about 170 miles an hour.
So yeah, that is that. Let's go back to the game. So like I said, I already turned the grip up for the practice sessions I was doing to be able to get the thumbnail for this video. Here we go. Green flag at Talladega. Who's leading right now? It's that blue car. Is that Stenhouse? The 17? Between my tiny TV on the far side of my room and my terrible eyesight, I can't really read. I can still see what's going on, though. I just can't read the super fine names up top. Alright. So, here's the highest quality version of that 16 City Matt Kenseth car I could find. I'm assuming half of you guys are watching this race too. Alright. Opponent manager, here's what I was talking about. I picked out most of the cars that were in the pack. Display active drivers only, there we go. So most of these cars. Except I just noticed I need to fix John West Townley's because I picked a bad car, so I'm going to do that real quick. Number 9s. Where's all the number 9s? Where did you... Oh, 09, that's why. Is that one fixed? Yeah, that one's better. Save. Alright, so, yeah, just like I said, this is most of the right cars. Alright, so I'm going to turn... I know a lot of these aren't correct, the driver, I just got the car right, so I'm going to turn him up. Mainly qualifying and super speedway, along with the number 6. Yes. Along with the number 6 ratings. How's it going, everyone? I'm just adjusting the AI before I start the reenactment so I can have everyone in the right spot. Alright, qualifying, I'll turn him up to like 92. Super speedway, upper 80s. Who was that other car that was in the top 3? I'm just gonna switch back to the replay real quick. Kyle Busch, the number 18. Alright, so down to 18. Turn him up. Oh, aggression 100, that's funny. Qualifying. Alright, that should be good for him. Okay. Yes. Alright, so that'd be amazing if I can get the 6 in the inside line to qualify. They are 3 wide all the way deep at Talladega right now. Brad Kozlowski's still leading. He's been leading the majority of this race. Alright, so here's the settings I'm going to use. All 33 cars I have in that pack. Damage level, realistic. Yellow flags, realistic weather. I have the grip turned up. And I have the weather, the track temperature turned down. That's the only things I've done with the track, really. Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna do my best to multitask watching this and the race at the same time. And if something crazy happens, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing really quickly and load up a stream of the race so we can watch a replay of whatever's going on. By the way, since the grip was so damn high for this, I turned the force feedback down a little to strength, just so it wasn't shaking my entire desk every time I'd spin out and start flipping. How's it going, everyone? Got some new people watching right now. Got some crazy racing going on at Talladega right now. Who knows, maybe there will be a wreck I can do a reenactment of today. Whoa. Yeah, the higher grip with the steering wheel messes me up. Yeah, see, I'm already too far back, but I'll still do try to show you guys what I have the grip level at. I was getting some pretty close ones before. I think I might almost have to turn the grip down a little bit. Alright, so I'll show you guys what we're working with here. Alright, so right around here. Oh, he gets bumped, he goes here, and then he comes back, and then turns over. Yeah, I almost have the grip up a little too much. Yeah, that's what we got so far. So yeah, I'd say I think the settings are not too far off what we got right now. But yeah, I think the grip's up a little too much because he comes back across before he actually starts rolling over. We got another car tumbling there. Alright, so... No, don't quit out. That is what we've got going on. Oh, I went to commercial for the race. Now you guys stuck watching me. Alright, so... I'm all for your suggestions of what to do with the settings to possibly get closer to what I need to get to in terms of reenacting this wreck. I have the grip at like 3.1 right now, I believe. Thinking maybe like 2.6, 2.7 I'll set it to, or maybe I don't have it enough. I don't know what the issue is. Because I'm having trouble turning over fast enough before I'm like coming well back across the track. I need to be able to turn over fast enough where I'm tumbling still in the infield area. I'm just at max RPMs the entire time. Alright, close enough. Got the 18 on the outside line. Shoot, I forgot to shift there. Alright, so let's try one right here. I'm close enough to the front. Whoa. It said higher grip keeps tweaking me out. Alright. He gets bumped. Oh. Come on. Land on your roof. Nope, he keeps tumbling. Close enough. Got a little too close to the inside wall that time. I need to, after 2 or 3 flips, I need to somehow land frontwards and backwards so I'm skidding on my roof, and then by the time I flip back onto my wheels, I don't have enough speed to keep tumbling. That's what needs to go on. And we're back from commercial at Talladega. And they're advertising the Cardinals and Seahawks. Ugh. Hello everyone new joining the stream. Thank you for watching. I am trying to do Matt Kenseth's 2009 Talladega flip. When he gets bumped going on the backstretch. Whoa. Never mind. That's not how he flipped. I got loose. I'm watching the replay of that. Yeah, it stinks that Dale Jr.'s out for this. Otherwise, he'd win this. Gonna go to cockpit view for this. For this attempt. Maybe that'll help. Oh, I'm not gonna do that again. So, you know, screw first person view. For the reenactments, it's easier in this view. I concluded that for racing, I'm doing first person, and for reenactments, I'm doing third person view. Makes sense. I believe there's only been one yellow flag so far. Was there a single car spin? I didn't even see it when it happened. Alright, here we go. to shift again. I have the sound way down, that's why. I can't even hear the engine sound. Alright, let's try another one. Actually, no, let's wait for the next lap. Man, the higher grip is really screwing me up. Whoa, sorry, Kyle. For those of you wondering why I'm going so fast, I don't believe I took restrictor plates off. I might have, though. I might have. But I turned the grip up and lowered the track temperature. Jesus Christ, which makes it really hard to control. Alright, we're not even in a pack anymore, but I'm still going to try right here. Oh, he gets bumped. Darn it, I hit the wall that time.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
Not even close.
Drivers, start your engines.
Still Brad out front. Bad Brad. Three wide. Oh wait, no, that's a replay from earlier. God damn it. Why aren't they three wide? Oh yeah, that's right, they're trying to survive till the end. What's the fun of that? Chase Elliott taking the lead. Awesome. I saw he took the lead a little bit earlier, but it didn't last for long. It's going to be hard concentrating on this and watching the race at the same time. I remembered to shift that time. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh, he's out of control. Oops. I flipped the wrong way that time. Almost back into traffic. Well, that was interesting. Whoa, we got some insane racing going on at Talladega right now. Biffle took the lead away from Elliott. Meanwhile, my replay of my flip fail. Next. Got some insane racing going on right now. Where's Brad gonna do? He has no drafting help. He's stuck between the two lines. Oh no, he's at the front of the middle line. There's a few more people in the middle line than I thought. Does anyone have any suggestions for why I'm flipping not quite? Do you think I should turn the grip up a little bit more or turn it down a little less?
Whoa, slow down. 8 cars in.
Becoming a little more single file now. conservation mode. By conservation, I mean don't crash by the time you get to the end of the race. Alright, so real crash. Matt Kenseth driving along, doot. And then, oh, he gets bumped. Come on. Oh, darn it.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris.
He didn't quite get back on the pavement to be able to land on his roof. Otherwise, I was looking fairly good for the first part. Turn it down a little, the fail says. Alright, I'll try doing that. The grass grip seems really high too. Alright, I have to exit out of the game for a second to change the grip. Which I'll show you guys what I have it at. Where's my folder? Here we go. Alright, I'm bringing you guys back over here. Oops. There we go. Hello. Alright, asphalt grip. Alright, y'all, turn it down. 0, 0. See what that does. Maybe I'll have to turn it down a little bit more. Alright, save. And reload the game. And get out a commercial so we can watch the race. I don't want to see whoever that is at a convenience store. Is that Kyle Busch? No. My TV is fucking tiny as hell in the corner of my room. Rowdy. Oh yeah, it is Kyle Busch. Alright, let's see what difference that made. Yes, I know the chat's frozen. Give me a second. Back into the race. Alright, here we go. Let's see what difference that made. And let's see if the qualifying order is a little better. Alright, the 6 is still fairly far back. Allgaier keeps qualifying really high. Hey, they're actually back from commercial. They're showing the spotters for some reason. Alright, let's see if that lowered grip. I lowered it by like 15-20% or so. Like 15%. Let's see if that made a difference at all. Turning it down a tad. If turn it from changing it from like 3.6 to 3.1 and 3.0 doesn't make a difference, I'll try turning it to like 2.8, 2.7 or something. Alright, they're back. Alright, they're all single file now. Figures. It's understandable. They don't want to wreck before the end of the race. Alright, let's see if the lowered grip helped at all. Alright, he gets bumped. Oh no. Perfect. Oh, darn it, he keeps flipping too much. And gets hit by other cars. He needs to land back on his roof at some point. Ugh. Oh, they're running a high line. They're almost grazing the wall right there. See a replay of that. Alright, that's not looking too bad. He just... Maybe I needed to do it a little earlier that time. After 2 or 3 flips, he needs to land frontwards or backwards on his roof. Or stay on his roof somehow, and then come back on his wheels without flipping anymore. Oh, just trying to... I thought Elliott was trying to make a move on Biffle, but it looks like he's just getting some clean air. They're all playing Follow the Leader now. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. Right now I'm trying to reenact Matt Kenseth's 2009 Talladega flip while watching the Sprint Cup Talladega race. And Brad Kozlowski's trying to make his own line. Is he gaining or losing? No, he's losing a spot. I was going to say, how the hell is he gaining positions with no drafting help? Alright, I have a good feeling about this one. Keep them all bunched up. Whoa. This heightened grip with this wheel is really... makes me off my game. Alright. Shoot. Oh, and then he goes this, and then... Alright, land on your roof. Stop flipping!
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
Holy shit. How the hell is Brad gaining those spots? Is he just slingshotting? He's just like gaining spots on the inside with like by himself. Oh no, he's dropping back a little bit now. He's still a little bit behind Stenhouse.
Drivers, start your engines!
Up there. They're getting too... Whoa, that was close. He got really fucking close to Stenhouse. At least they're making it 2 lines again. They got a second drafting line going. Yeah, Kozlowski almost got into the back of Stenhouse. They're getting kind of rowdy again. They're getting kind of squirrely. Jesus, Brad, there's like still 100 laps left. More than that, like 110. Calm down, there's plenty of race left. No need to cause the big one. Although, please cause a spectacular single car wreck, because I'd be more than happy to try to reenact that. Here he's going to second, trying to pass Biffle on the inside. It looks he's got that spot easily. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to this reenactment at this point. The racing's getting good right now. Let's take a quick break and load up the live stream of the race. For those of you that aren't watching. I'm gonna mute it. Come on. I usually don't go to those stupid sites, but...
48's gonna push 17 to you. 48 will push 17 to you.
Here we go.
That's purple. Opening. We need to start working our way down here.
Alright. So we got a crappy live feed of the race going on. even though mine isn't coming through. Try a different one. Try this. I hate all these sketchy ass sites, but some of them work. There's sometimes a diamond in the rough. This one was working, I had bad signal for a second.
Drivers worry less. It looked as though Brad Keselowski, with help of Joey Meyer.
I think maybe it's probably I'm getting bad internet because I'm trying to stream
a single line of around this racetrack, and it's now 2-by-2 and even 3 wide once again.
Well, he was in 7th place when he started making these. Now he's battling for the lead. So,
listen, Brad Keselowski has with Joey Meyer, Dale, or inside or outside. It was do not get stuck up top. Clear directions from his spotter. You can't stay in that top lane.
Yeah, there's some great spotters in this sport, and they earn their money on this plate race.
Everybody's getting ready to pit right here. See all the hands out the window?
I will not let me go full screen.
The window.
Hands out the window. That's saying, hey, we're coming to pit road.
And is that why we're hearing Joey Meyer saying, do not get stuck up top? Because people wanted to get to the bottom so they could pit. We heard him almost dejected when he said there's a car inside. And here they come.
Screen.
They want to make sure not to lock their tires up when they come onto pit road, so they have the opportunity to just change right.
To go back to the reenactment. Sorry, guys. I was having better luck streaming that earlier. Alright, restart the race. Joey Logano's getting some right side tires. Brad Keselowski's getting his left sides changed. And he's off. Remember, holy crap, Austin Dillon in some pink car. Welcome, one and all, for joining the stream. I'm trying to reenact Matt Kenseth's first flip he had at Talladega while watching the race at Talladega going on right now. Oh, here comes the second round of pit stops. Green flag pit stops. Alright, that's right. Get back to the front of the pack. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please hit the like button. I really appreciate all you guys being here this fine afternoon to join me. So like I said, I'm watching the race right now. If anything crazy happens, I'm going to fly over and throw it on the stream. Get a stream going on the stream and show you guys a replay of whatever just happened in case there happens to be some of you guys watching that don't have access to the race. I do appreciate all of you watching this with the race going on right now. It must be a tough choice. You watch this nerd play around in his game or watch the Talladega, the final Talladega race of the year. Or do both. That's what I'm doing right now. Speaking of which, alright, he gets bumped, goes here, and then... Alright, land on your roof at some point. Nope, he just keeps tumbling.
Yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
How's it going, everyone? Seeing some new faces right now. Yeah, I'm unable to land on the roof after I start going. He just keeps tumbling. Next try. Here's the third round of pit stops, or the fourth round. I hadn't paid attention for the last minute or so. Carl Edwards has been laying low. He's been laying in the back of the pack. He's waiting for the big one to happen. He's been airborne at Talladega enough times. He doesn't need to mess around with that again. Alright, the packs. Ah, no. Darn it. I was watching the race. I got distracted. Just Still gonna do this one anyway. The pack's back together, and they got fresh tires, so they're gonna be a lot more courageous with maneuvering their vehicles. When's gonna be the first big wreck? Oh, and they're going to commercial. Darn it. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the next lap to try. Or maybe, no, I'll just do it right now. Oh, I waited too long to turn back around, and instead I had a hard crash against the inside wall. Absolutely pancaked the driver's side. It's a rough hit for Matt Kenseth. Right. Boom.
Drivers, start your engines!
Yeah, there are way too many commercials. NBC shouldn't be allowed to do NASCAR broadcasts. Although they usually have some pretty good ones, so I can't really say that. They just need to whore themselves out for sponsors a little bit less. No. God damn it. Alright, I can still salvage that. What the hell is going on? So the grip's up that high, but I can't drive straight. Oh, I guess I was on the banking.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
Alright, and here we go. There you go, that was a perfect start. Tuck in right behind Allgaier. Oh no. Alright, so I get bumped. Oh no. Then I go spinning. God darn it. That was one of my closer ones yet if I didn't come back up into traffic. And I didn't overcorrect wrong. Right there I thought I was going to tip over more, so I had to go back to the inside. Darn it. Why did I have to go back up into traffic? Alright, the race is back on. Still no major incidents yet. Knock on wood. I think I got the grip at the right level. I think I just need to do it correctly. Or single file like the first 5-6 cars. Double file the rest of the pack back, basically. Thank you one and all for joining the stream. I see we're up to about 40 people. I'm trying to give you a little bit of commentary on the Sprint Cup race going on at the same time.
Under 3,500 in second. 8 cars in. Stay behind the 49 car on the outside line.
And green flag now. Alright, perfect start. Have a Kyle Busch right on the outside. It's close enough with the AI. Whoa. Sorry, Kyle. Alright, so just driving along. Drive along. All of a sudden... Oh no, I get tapped. Darn it. That was probably the closest one I've had yet, but definitely not a keeper. At least in terms of the final reenactment. Yeah, because he spun around like that. I didn't like how he flipped right there. And yeah, that end part was weird too, so nope.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, at least I'm getting closer though. I'm getting closer. And we're single file in Alabama. And lo and behold, back to commercial. Jesus Christ. The corporate people not getting enough money? Holy hell. I think being in the back of the pack is better if a big crash happens, because then you have a chance of being able to slow down in time. If you're in the middle of a pack, you can't exactly slam on the brakes without someone else behind you getting into the back of you.
Whoa, slow down. 8 cars in.
I'd rather be in the back of the pack versus the middle. It also depends where in the middle. 28 cars screwed up. That's another one I missed in the opponent manager. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Alright, so he's going along, racing along in the pack. All of a sudden, oh no, he gets bumped. Come on, roof. Roof. Stop tumbling. Favorite paint scheme of all time in each series. I don't know about each series, but Sprint and Cup is obviously Dale Earnhardt's black good wrench. You can't beat that. Hey, they got Hillary on TV. Alright, we're getting closer. I'm getting tired. Ugh. Back to the race. I don't care about Dairy Queen. Just rub at max RPM, see how quickly my car gets destroyed. We're back on board with Chase Elliott. And green flag. Oh. Sorry, Kyle. Alright, so got a good feeling right here. He gets bumped. Land on the roof. Stop tumbling. Oh yeah, now you land on the roof. I needed you to do that like 4 side over sides ago. Alright, he stayed in the right spot of the track, though. Like, right there. Yeah, he needed to land like that, like 3 side-over-sides ago, and then have enough speed to go back on his wheels. But not enough to where he kept tumbling.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh, we got Dale Jr. in the booth. Is the chat frozen? Well, if it is, it shouldn't be now. Ugh. I'm probably not going to be able to go too much longer, over an hour. My back has been killing me all day, and sitting in this chair doesn't do any favors. I need to rest. Yesterday was my day off, and I didn't get any rest. I just need to lay down for like an hour. Rest up my back.
Eight cars in. Whoa, 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 slow down.
So I'm probably going to go for another 15 minutes or so. Hopefully with the close attempts I've had so far, I'll be able to get it in that amount of time. Hello, Allgaier. Let me tuck in behind you. As I believe Kenseth was second on the inside line. By the way, I don't usually drive this bad. It's the heightened grip mixed with this wheel that's throwing me off. I mean, I usually drive bad, but not that bad. Come on, land on your roof. Nope. Thought for sure he was gonna roll over that second time when he hit the grass. Hey, they're back to double file. Thought for sure he was gonna roll over again right there. Yeah, how many laps to go?
Drivers, start your engines!
88. I really hope this race is done before 4:30, because I need to leave to run some errands at 4:30. I really hope the race is done by then. Ugh. Thanks everyone joining the stream. Trying to do Matt Kenseth's 2009 Aaron's 312 rollover he had on the backstretch, while simultaneously watching the Sprint Cup race going on right now at Talladega also. And while I fail at driving, that was my own fault. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. Thank you once again for all your support and your following. That actually didn't work out too bad. Could have been worse. Actually, it did work out bad. This is going to end bad too. We're going to pull like a Scott Wimmer. Whoa. Oh, that car didn't get clipped.
We got a wreck in turn 2. Car outside. We got trouble on the back straight.
That was my bad. There's absolute chaos behind me. The AI cars and the heightened grip look funny.
Drivers, start your engines!
Why don't they have like that that little split or the picture-in-picture thing for the race? Have they seriously had a commercial like every like 2 minutes? It seems like it. Feeling about this one. I'm probably actually going to make it 5 minutes before I have to go. I'm getting like really tired and my back is hurting really bad right now. I actually kind of hope they stay green until the end of the race, as long as they finish before 4:30. Whoa. Alright, he gets bumped. Oh no. And he keeps rolling over. How cute. God damn it. I need a close one.
Drivers, start your engines!
My arm just really itched there. I must have looked like a crack addict. Just. Oh my goodness. I am sorry, you guys. Alright, at least nothing major has happened on the race yet to where I've had to switch over from the stream.
Whoa, slow down. Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Sitting back helps my back a little. Just a tad. This is probably going to be my second to last attempt, guys. I hate to say it, but I am really hurting right now. I gotta rest up a little bit before I have to do my chores and errands for the rest of the day. I hope you guys did like the stream, though, even though it will be a little bit short-lived. Well, it'll still be almost an hour. That's still plenty long. I just can't complain about that. Alright, I have a good feeling about this time. I have a good feeling. Alright, so he's driving along inside line. Oh, he gets bumped by someone. God damn it. And his back bumper glitched out. Need him to land on his roof after the third or fourth, or the second or third roll. And then slide until he's almost stopped, and then land on his wheels. Alright, who's in first place? Alright, I hate to say it, guys. This is probably my last attempt. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. This is probably one of the better streams, in my opinion, I've had in a while in terms of how many close attempts I've gotten. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. I'm assuming most of your subscribers, thank you for your continued support. Thank you all you new subscribers. If there's anyone watching right now that isn't subscribed yet and you like the stream, please go ahead and do so. It really helps me out, and it gives you notifications for when I'll be doing future streams and post future videos. So it's a win-win for both of us. Thank you for all your continued support, everyone. I really appreciate it. And let's see if I can get a perfect attempt here for the last one. Or the force feedback kind of was weird there. And they wrecked behind me, so this attempt's kind of ruined anyway. Awesome. Alright. That was interesting. That was a cool little blowover he did from getting clipped by that car. Yeah, they were wrecking behind me beforehand. Jason Leffler clipping him and sending him over again. Alright, let's see one more view of that. Alright, so that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for all your continued support. I really, truly appreciate it. You guys are the reason why I keep posting these streams and these videos. Keep up the support, and I will keep up the streams and the videos. Thanks again, guys. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you later. Peace. Bye.